at this point too, like there was an article that came out recently in 48 Hills, I believe, right? Was that the article about you and you were hosting appearance at the Stud Bar?
Yeah. Oh my gosh, that was so much fun.
That was a great article. I'm sorry, the name of the author is escaping me at the moment, but the article was really interesting because it covered that event and basically like was talking about how you have like become an icon now.
I know, it was weird. Like that word icon, you said it, and I'm just like, I don't see myself as one, but they kind of dubbed me as one, and I don't know how to like take it in. Like I blush. Like I'm still very like, I'm humbled by it because I'm like I'm just little old Anh Phoong. Like, but the people that think that, like my fans, are so sweet. They're so cute. So I went to the Stud. They invited me, and it was out of fluke. They were just like, hey, they emailed me about a month before the event, and they're like, hey, we're doing this reopening of the Stud. Have you ever been there? And we'd love for you to be there and do the ribbon cutting ceremony. And I had hemmed and hawed about it because, number one, it's a club, and I'm a lawyer. I didn't know how professional that would look, but my gut wanted to do it. I was like, oh, this is cool. This is fun. And so I kind of just ghosted it for a little bit. And then like the week before, I was like, you know what? I don't fucking care what people think about me. And that's what it came down to. Because, the host asked me, he's like, so can you come? And I was like, you know what? I want to do this. And I'm not going to sit back and think about, well, what are these people think about Anh Phoong? You know, if you don't like it, fuck you. And that's the truth. And I told them, I was like, I'm going to come. Whatever backlash people give me, whatever, that's fine. I'll take it. But I want to do this. I believed in what they were trying to, because, so the story behind that was they were closed because of COVID, and they couldn't open for a few years. So it was a big opening, and I wanted to be there and support the community for that. So I was like, fuck it. Who cares if they think that Anh Phoong's just a lawyer that goes to clubs now? Like, I don't care, But I had a good time. I had such an amazing time. And I got to dance, got to drink a little bit, and take some pictures with the fans.
Yeah, the article said people were like bringing bats for you to sign. Oh my gosh,
yes, yeah. It was so sweet. It was. They painted it back silver and put Swarovski, they hand did it the day before and glued on the crystals for me. It was sweet. Really sweet.
That's dope. I mean, I think that's the thing about the Bay Area is like we're really proud about our local scene. If you're from here, you remember all the old school jingles, right? If I say the name Tom Shane, for example, everybody's gonna know you got a friend in the diamond business. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Not just any BP, 19th Avenue BP. You remember that one, D.O.? So these are like the things we grew up with on the radio, on the billboards, and it's more than just the advertisements. It's about the people that they represent. Yes. And I think you've done an amazing job at integrating yourself into the local community, into the local culture. But I think, as you said, it's like you can't have great advertising and a bad product. So I'm sure, your lawyering is speaking for itself. You wouldn't be making these types of moves if you weren't a determined hustler. And interesting enough, I mean, we talked about it a little bit offline, but there's some other people, maybe adopting the same strategy and putting some billboards out there.
Yeah, more power to you.
There you go.
Absolutely. If you're going to, I welcome the competition, right? Because, we need competition, right? In our lives and just everything. It drives you, right? When you have a competitor. And I have no problem for people who are playing fairly. Mm-hmm. What I do have a problem with is people who don't play fair and play dirty. And what I mean by that is people who are trying to buy my name, people who clients think they're calling my office and calling another law firm and say, yeah, Ann's here. And then they'll sign them up and then pretending my clients.
That's crazy.
No, and it's dirty. And that's where I said, the whole reputation about bad lawyers. I understand why the community and public is gives us a bad name because there's dirty lawyers out there. I mean, there's a ton of good ones too. But the bad ones are so bad, right? And not just on little things like that, but just in general, right? And like I said, if you're going to compete and put billboards at me, I have no problem with it. And if people want to call you instead of me, you did good, right? But if you're going to sneak around and buy my name and not work up your own name, right? It's been dirty. And it's just kind of part of the game too, though. And
it is, yeah.
it comes with the territory, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, we talked about haters too. I think it's easy to dismiss you as being like a bus stop lawyer, like Better Call Saul or something like that. I'm sure you've heard that before.
Yes,
too.
100 times.
But you know what? Believe it or not, ladies and gentlemen, I get hated on too. Who can hate on this? I don't know. But anytime something like that comes up, I just have to take it as a compliment, because at the end of the day, people are only going to throw shade at something that is shining.
Yep.
And if you're not, I don't know, if there's a certain point where you reach a level of growth where it's just inevitable.
Yeah.
Your success is just naturally going to make people feel insecure about their own failures, whether you intend to or not. So I think it's all just a testament to your success. I think also being a woman too. I think in a primarily male-driven industry, like the legal industry, some guys can't handle that.
Oh yeah.
Getting their ass kicked by a girl, as they would say.
Oh yeah. It happens, and I'm just, like I said, I was telling a story about a competitor that had some bad things to say about me and my advertising, and I don't even know your name. And it's like, I must be doing something to your book of business for you to hate on me so much. I mean, I don't get it. But like I said, I always say I sleep good at night. I sleep good because I'm a good person. I'm a good lawyer. I do good by my clients. And if that's how you want to do, you want to be dirty, you want to play dirty, that's on you. I try to just accept that I can't control these things.
Recognize where you got the game. We got our own style, got our own slang. Northern California is a West Coast thing. This is the history of the Bay. Recognize where you got the game. We got our own style, got our own slang. Northern California is a West Coast thing. This is the history of the Bay.